But yeah, I don't really see myself really retiring. I kind of just see myself like maybe if anything like taking breaks from music every once in a while, because I incorporate music into my classroom with my students, because we have like, even though they're young, we have instruments that are in the classroom, but they're not required to learn what they are.
Yeah.
Or you know what I mean? So they're kind of just walking around banging all these instruments, and I'm a musician like, no!
The clarinet is not a drumstick.
Yeah, it's like, let me show you how to play with the drum, but then they get so enlightened because music is so impactful.
Gateway.
And it's a
mind.
gateway, yes, and it literally releases things in your brain. So I don't see myself really truly retiring. So it's like me, like when I take a break from music, I always see myself working with kids. Like I always see that being a thing.
Well, I know when I used to go to my after school program, that's one of the most impactful things that I remember from being a kid. So I know that the work that you're doing is gonna be very, very meaningful to them kids, if no one else. Like you said, the adult brains are kind of like already fixed on what the world is showing them, but when you bring that kind of stuff to a kid, you open up little planets. People have the ability and time to get some stuff done. So
yeah, and there are a lot of times where I'm the first black person that they ever meet
on that type time, right?
Like ever, like
mad impactful, bro.
And it's like that's important. Yeah. Like that type of stuff is important.
The one guy I remember from my after school program was like a 25-year-old black dude. That was my man's. Like that was the most refreshing, secure, comforting days. He'd draw Dragon Ball Z with me. He shoot a little hoops. Like he was doing the stuff. I could see myself in him. It didn't take nothing away from everybody else. I promise you, I don't remember him though. I don't remember no other counselors. I remember him.
That's how it kind of is though. Cause like I see students that like I like taught when they were 2, and they're like 5 now or 4 or 6 now, and they're just like, hi. Like they'll remember my face. They remember us. What we did, and remember the bond. They'll remember the bond, circling back to bond.
His name was like Mr. J. I don't remember his name, but I remember his face. He had glasses and everything. So
I don't remember my guy. I think I do, but at the same time I don't. I know it started with the S, but I remember that woman, how kind she was, and how like impactful it was. And my whole family, like my mom's a teacher, my dad's a teacher, my mom's the reason why I got into teaching kids. So it's kind of just like, you know, right in there, right in my blood, like a legacy.
Yeah, and that's what it is. We building legacies out here, right? And that's why I wanted to bring you up here, you know what I mean? So I want to thank y'all for pulling up to the YouTube channel and wherever else you see this. I'm going to be promoting it. I'm going to be bringing it to all platforms as possible. And then obviously as the world develop and continue to grow, who knows, you might see it in a way that you can't imagine. So bless up.
Follow us, man.
Follow and subscribe. Leave comments. We're always interested in knowing how you feel and think about the work that we do.
Just say,
you mean?
Follow me on Altruistic Vision and Unofficial Courage. And thanks, Terrence, for having me on with you today. I had a blast.
Bless up.
I'll see you guys soon.